So today I'm having a cup of tea, some green tea, and it's in the evening, and today I'm just sharing my thoughts. This video is just about sharing my thoughts, and of late I've been thinking about female relationships and female friendships and how important they are to us. And for somebody like me who is absolutely obtuse when it comes to, being able to have sustainable long-term female relationships. And don't get me wrong, this is not a dig at any female friends that I do have out there. Sometimes I feel like there's a nick in my personality, and that's something I'm working on. So a lot of this video will be me sharing things that I've been learning as I try to manifest the idea of finding the right types of friendships outside there. It's also kind of like a plea and asking people out there for questions on how they've been able to maintain all this amazing, healthy female relationships, okay? So, if this is your first time watching this channel, my name is Eunice Mukimba, this is Pink Amazon Therapy, and welcome. Welcome. Watch a bunch of the other videos. I'll definitely leave a link to each and every one of them. They're not that many on the description box. Watch. Give me your opinion. I love to communicate in the comment section, and give me a thumbs up, and definitely subscribe. Click the notification bell so that you can be made aware when I do have a new video. But let's just drink our tea, okay? When I think about my adult female friendships, I'm just going to neglect the female friendships that maybe I may have formed in primary school or high school, right? I was never really that conscious on creating female bonds, and I'm not even a tomboy or anything. It was just, I think I had never really realized the importance of having beautiful and amazing friendships. And I recently discovered how important these things are. I'm making arrangements to get married, and that's interesting. But that also, at the beginning of the year, before the whole pandemic started, there was the whole trying to figure out who would be part of your bridal party, and that was exhausting because I had no idea who I would pick out. I have all these amazing souls that I do know, but are we close enough for me to ask them to be my bridesmaids or my maids of honor, And I think that's where I'm going to get started at. Mutuality in female friendships is that, are your friends, are you as deep into your friendships as your friends are? So mutuality is an important thing that I'm learning as I read, because all this information is from reading. I haven't been able to actually ask an individual about how they've cultivated amazing friendships. But from reading and from researching and from watching a bunch of videos, I am coming to understand how important it is that with your friendships, you need to have a mutuality in terms of where your relationship is at, and for it not to be toxic, for it not to be unfair, and for it not to be uneven, it's got to be a give and take, and in a fair amount. The second thing that's really important that I'm also learning is having things in common, and I think for me that is my biggest problem, because a lot of the things I find interesting, most people find strange, and I have a little bit of a quirky personality, and I like to talk about depth, and I'm very uncomfortable with shallow conversations. And again, that's not a dig on what's available out there. I am definitely manifesting and affirming the fact that I'll be able to access this amazing bonds with people I already know who are actually deep, and also people outside there. At the end of the day, I think it's just really important to have things in common, to be able to share conversations where you feel completely and utterly comfortable when you're having these conversations with your friends. The third thing is effort. I know I mentioned mutuality, but effort. For me right now, at the place I am, I would probably invest a lot more in friendships than I would have 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I probably wasn't as amazing of a friend as anyone would have deserved, because I wasn't willing to go out of my way. Friends were very convenient. They were either people who you were in college with, or you were studying something together, or you met at a social situation. There was never really effort put into the amount of relation that the both of you had. And for me, I'm learning that that's important, that you can just form friendships from the midair. You just can't wake up one morning and expect a friendship to have grown in depth and things like that if you're not putting in the same amount of effort. The fourth thing, even though you guys have similarities, there is something called a value system, and I'm really getting deep into that. I'm really trying to understand, what do I stand for and what am I unwilling to stand for? And that is something that I struggle with, even with the friendships that I do have already, is, as a friend, should I not judge anything that you're doing? What if our value systems don't match? What if there is something that you are doing in your life that is a complete no-no for me? So what do I do about that? And I'm quickly coming to understand that for me to be able to create those amazing bonds, we've got to also have a similar value system. So far, those are the 4 things I have learned. Again, I'm just having my tea and I'm thinking, so this film is not necessarily educational, it's just what I am learning at the moment, because especially for this one I'm still on a journey and I'm still trying to understand. And I'll definitely keep sharing a lot more about, female friendships, and at the age that I am at the moment, I feel like they are definitely very important. I do not regret not spending a lot of energy on them earlier, because maybe I wasn't also in the mental space to be able to form amazing, or to even be the type of friend that anybody else deserved, But yeah, please, in the comment section for this video, please let it be completely interactive. Just share your experience when it's come to your female friendships. To share your experiences, lessons you've learned. Definitely give me tips, because I like I said, completely obtuse here. I have no idea where to start from. I am being very intentional these days. I am letting out the amazing energy that I do already possess, and I am releasing it out there, and whoever catches it and it works together, then that's all well and good. And I am trying to reach out to even people I've known from back in the day who have such amazing spirits and amazing energy, and I want to get to know them a lot better. But again, I'm still on a journey, and I hope this video is completely enjoyable. It's late in the night. I'm probably just gonna call it a night and go to sleep. But see you in the next video. Bye.